Hello again, and welcome to another Studio Rumble Overwatch game. Studio Rumble is a self-run organization here that is encouraging game developing companies to get together, play some games together, and really it's all about having a good time. So tonight's game is going to be between May the Force Be With You and Twitch Plays Overwatch. May the Force Be With You is employees of our beloved Blizzard Entertainment. This isn't any kind of competitive teams or anything like that. This is just people coming together to play. So they're coming from Blizzard. Thank you for making Overwatch. Really appreciate it. And then Twitch Plays Overwatch, coming of course from Twitch, which is what we're streaming on. So big thanks to both of these companies for making their awesome products that we are currently using. So +1 for that. So the game tonight's going to be played on Ilios. Ilios is a capture the hill, best of 3 type scenario. Winner will be taking the cake for this one, and this is a preseason in the try-hard division for both of these teams. So they're doing what they can to get their standings up before we go into the eliminations tournament. And we should be heading into game here in just a moment, as we are just waiting for some confirmations that both teams are good to go. But so on Ilios, we have a lot of brawling action taking place. There's a lot of corridors that flankers can use to get back and forth. You don't have that payload that you can get set up on. You can do a little bit with getting set up onto various points. We will see how each of these teams decide to play it out, whether we're going to be rolling with double support, double tank, or heavy flanking compositions.
Prepare to attack.
So on the blue side, we have Twitch Plays Overwatch with Chandyman as McCree, Glacials as Soldier 76, Fugi as Mercy, Main Sup as Widowmaker, QED as Winston, and Shmigi as Lucio. For May the Force Be With You on the red side, Shamaduda as Lucio, Spitnass as Mercy, Aiden as Reinhardt, Flay as Winston, Southern as Tracer, and Bristle as Roadhog. So one thing that I think is particularly interesting out of this red side team, oh, never mind, we had the far switch over from the Reinhardt, but regardless, double healers, double tanks, which means that's going to have a pretty hefty front line, fairly low damage, versus a 2 healer, 1 tank composition with some pretty heavy damage dealers with Reaper, Soldier, and Widow. Anyways, enough of that. We got combat breaking out. Widow's managed to take out the Mercy. That's 1 healer down for the red side. Widow, oh, taking out the Roadhog. Good sniping. She is just doing some work. Let's just see what this has looked like for her. Oh, wait. Mercy tries to fly up. Tracer goes up, gets the kill on that. And blue is starting to get the contest on the point. Winston, there's a lot of that. Excuse me. A lot of close range damage with the Winston and the Reaper, able to get control of that point. Tracer trying to come in and get the flank, but she doesn't really have much to follow up with her. Winston for Flay, diving in pretty good, following with the Roadhog, trying to go onto the Soldier 76. The bounce, he is shoved off of the edge of the map, and Winston trying to go in a little bit deeper to get some more pressure so his team can start getting the cap. Roadhog starting to get that cap down, but he gets pushed off by the enemy Winston. So one of the things that's really interesting here with that Winston is that shield will block some of those Roadhog hooks, which can be really useful for some counterplay. Red trying to get some of the points down, but Winston being really tanky up on the points. Reaper trying to come in, great against the big health of that Roadhog, and he dropped very quickly. QED and Reaper grouping up, trying to get a little bit of damage down. That's Mercy down, 2 down, and that looks like that's going to be a solid defend from the blue team. Twitch Plays Overwatch doing a good job of staying together. Tracer tries to ult in, gets the Lucio, trades for her own life though, and another successful defense. So May the Force be with you. I think you're going to need to regroup just a little bit more before you try and get it onto that point. We do now have Farah scooping off to the side. See if she can't get any damage down. But the Widow has come back. Let's see if she can get anything. Oh, Chandyman! Looks like he just had an ultimate coming in huge for taking down. 3 for 1 though means that they're only gonna have one last push. Mercy, no, that's Fire jumping off to the side, trying to get a little bit of damage onto the Widow. There's 2 focuses onto her, trying to push it off, but they are not. No, never mind. They are now on the point. 4 of them on the point. It's starting to get capped over, and looks like they will get that cap just in time. But there's still 6 up. Winston going up big. We are now into overtime. Both Winstons trying to knock each other off points before we can get that. So this is going to need to be some team kills before we can get a game to resolution. Reaper is down. That's it. Winston trying to knock some people out. Reaper brought back up by the Mercy. Oh, and Red Side's Mercies go down first before anyone else, so don't expect any reses anytime soon. And it's going to be super critical that they capture this if they want to have a chance staying into this game. Reaper getting some big damage down, taking out 4, securing the point, and with a what's looking like it's going to be 100-0. Twitch plays Overwatch with a quick capture, quick shutout. Just because they make the game doesn't mean they can't always play it.
Roadhog time.
Well, we are now moving over into the lighthouse. So one of the things I really like about this as well, most of the teams are coming up through these fun little alleys here. The point itself is off to the side, which means you can get some nice good angles in, especially with, Chandyman on that Reaper, hoping for some ults dropping down, or Aiden on the Pharah. Anyways, teams are coming in together, both of them staying close to the middle. Flay going in, trying to get some disruption down. Hook misses, and Blue Side's managed to pull off to the side without any deaths yet. The Reaper's gotten a little bit low, pulls back just to get some healed up from Mercy. And we just have some exchanges happening here. Good hook onto the Mercy, but Mercy able to get out of the dodge before anything happens. Tracer ult coming up, gets the Winston. Tracer, oh man, doing some work. And it looks like Red Side might be taking control. Oh, Lucio with the knock off the edge. That's one of my favorite things about Ilios, is all of these edge sides just... Oh, it's so much fun to knock people off, with Lucio, Pharah, Winston, Junkrat. I mean, there's so many characters that can do all of that. Anyway, so Red do manage to get on the board. Game isn't going to be a complete shutout. Roadhog going ham off to the side, gets the Winston off, but Winston jumps back into the fray. Mercy brought down, though. Tracer getting 2. And defensive Lucio ult means it's going to be very difficult to push them off the point. And blue team going to have to regroup, but with 4 ultimates up, they should be able to make a pretty solid push in. Red does have the Mercy, so we'll see if she can get targeted in time. Aiden looking on the Reaper, looking to make a play. Blues team, let's follow this in. We got all 6 members together coming in through the side. Reaper spots him out, so they know where they're coming from. Oh, we get split into a 3-3. Lucio, supports are way too far forward. Mercy gets dropped. Winston gets dropped by Aiden. And Brizzle, Duncan, Chandyman off to the side. Really solid defense there. 4 taken out for none, which means once more, blue side gonna have to regroup. They'll have time for maybe 1 or 2 more solid pushes, depending on how quickly they can get moving. Alright, we have them all here. Let's see if they can go in together. Roadhog looking to capture a pull. The Winston shield means no pull's gonna happen just yet. Tanks have moved in. Winston's going big, going ape. Both of them are going ape. We've got 1 for 1 traded. Chandyman getting 2. 3 down for red team. And they are now on to the point, getting the capture going. 96%, 97, 98. And it's switched over to blue side. That was a really close defense. Good try. Glacial's ultimate, I think, did a lot of damage for cleaning that up. So,
My ultimate is charged.
fortunately, red team have plenty of time before they can get in. So, we've got Reaper with... Oh, no, not quite with the ultimate. Only at 59% with the Mercy damage. Let's see if he can do anything. He's going in for the Mercy. Mercy's going in, gets out to safety. And Aiden now behind enemy lines. Offensive Lucio for trying to get onto the point. Gets them a couple of them. 3 down for blue side. Good Mercy ultimate, bringing one person back up. Going ham means Twitch gets pushed off of the point. We're back into overtime. There's just one person alive. Glacials, can you get on us? He's holding it for now. Gets a little bit of delay. Mercy bringing him back up to delay it just a little bit longer. Candyman trying to come in. Die. Only gets one before getting taken down. Lucio knocks one off. Not all the way off the edge, though. QED trying to contain the point behind that shield. Goes ape, knocking people around. No one getting taken off the edge, though. But it is holding enough time for the rest of the team to get pulled in. He's still back on the point. He goes down. Glacial's coming in to keep the cap going. Fugi staying in as well. But she doesn't have the damage in order to get much of the kills here. But she can keep the point tapped. Lucio, Chandyman's back on. Damages, although Aiden coming up with his own. Chandyman dodges out to the side. Gets pushed off. Tracer trying to get some damage in. Holy crap. This is a really long overtime. Blue team doing a great job of keeping the hold in. But no, their time is running out. And oh no, they cannot quite hold it. Blizzard coming back huge with the win in the round 2. Now for the tiebreaker into the best of 3. We are on the well.
Farah reporting.
Looks like we have a really good game on our hands at this point. Let's see what these Reapers can do as they're trying to take each other out.
James McCree.
See if we can get people knocked into this lovely little well here. There's just a special place in my heart for whenever these teams can get environmental kills. There's just something brilliantly fun about that.
Name's McCree. Reaper here.
Well, blue side splitting off to the side. Reaper going in. Tracer and him just bouncing back and forth. Hook misses. Brizzle into position to try and pull over into the pit. But blue team happy to just brawl off to the side before the point gets unlocked. We just have trade 1 for 1. Blue team's Mercy's down. Traded in for the Lucio. Main's up. Getting in big with 2 kills. Going in for the Mercy as well. That's 3 for Tracer. Looks like blue team's doing pretty good. Chandyman taking out the Farah. And unless something comes in big... Oh, Southern doing some damage. QED missing the hook, but the fallback right in front of it means that's a dead Brit. So Aiden looking to make some plays here. Chandyman behind. Oh, Reaper back to back. Will we get the duel we're looking for? There we go. Guns thrown away. Chandyman's going to make it back to the team. Southern, though, with a cleanup. So red team looks like we got a brawl off to the side. Southern trying to get... Oh, whiffs the ultimate. Oh, never mind. Smiggy went back into it. QED dropping himself into the pit.
Enemy surviving.
Oh, Lucio knocked in, but he has that wall jump, which means he can get back up. Red team's taking back control of the point. Good damage out. Blue team's gotten a little bit too split aside there.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
Zarya, ready for duty.
Let's see. Aiden looking to go in for the flank. Gets caught out. He's seen. Mercy keeping him up for a little bit, but the Roadhog pulls him back in, and he's down. 1 down for red team. Gives them a chance. 3 down. Oh, main sap going in big, but Mercy bringing him back up. Chandyman trying to get everything. Rocket Barrage into the building. Doesn't quite finish anything up, and Lucio defensive ultimate buys them just a little bit more time. Southern lands the bomb onto 2. Mercy and Soldier going down. That's revenge for earlier. QED, you're on your own, buddy. I don't think there's anything you can do as a Roadhog here. Southern trying to get some damage, but the hook lands. Oh, doesn't get the full combo in time. Tracer gets out. She's managing to cause quite a bit of trouble. Ultimate lands. Candyman not able to have the self-shield in time. Oh, that's a shame. Mercy bringing several back up. This fight's back on. Candyman a little bit early with that self-shield. Doesn't have any ultimates, but they are back on the point. QED, Hold misses out. Oh, but Brizzle does not miss the hook. Drops him into the well. Well played. Good job. Aiden clearing it out. We're ticking up to 90%. Rocket Barrage dropping 3. Beautifully played by Flay. Flaying the enemy team alive. Oh, and in a beautiful comeback play, may the force be with you, takes rounds 2 and 3 after a complete shutout on the first round. These were a couple of really intense games. Alright, Flay, Farah, I'm guessing this is that last play on the well. Yup. Here we are sitting there at the end.
Justice.
3 right below. That spells game over for Twitch. That's what happens when you have all those players playing all at once. Twitch plays Overwatch.
Epic.
Wrecked. GG. Well, thank you for tuning in. This has been a Studio Rumble game where May the Force Be With You defeats Twitch Plays Overwatch in 2v1. Good game.